Hey, Simply Dallas here. It has been so long since I've been in front of the camera. So, yeah, I'm in front of the camera. So, that obviously means one thing: the holidays are coming. Now, before I begin and go further into the video, I have some explaining to do. 2025 has been a very, very busy year. As you can tell behind me, we've done a lot of updates in this home, and I'm going to be doing a series of videos. The first video is going to be my Christmas 2025 reveal for the holiday season. And then after that video, I'm going to do a short but extended home tour of everything that we've done. I've got a brand new kitchen, brand new living room. Everything is completely different than it was back in 2024. So, with that being said, I'm not going to be able to do fall and Halloween for 2025. I actually just got done doing a wedding for a dear friend of mine. So, we're jumping straight into the holiday season for Christmas 2025. So, we're going to put extra effort, extra beauty, extra glam, all those good things that come with the holiday season. So, without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, so before I get started in the video, I just want to say I miss you guys so much, and I'm so excited to be back behind the camera. Now, I'm going to be showing y'all some different products that I have previously purchased just a few weeks ago, and I'm going to kind of give y'all hints. I will reveal my 2025 Christmas theme. I think you guys are going to love it. So, the first thing I'm going to show is this right here. This is a metal star. Absolutely gorgeous. And that's not the only star. And then I have the larger version. So I have the smaller version, and then I have the larger version. Look how pretty those are. Alright. Let me make sure that I put them back in their appropriate little baggies so they are ready to use. Also, I got this really large. Now, this does look like plaster, but it's actually plastic. That's shatterproof. I thought that was so neat. Start with the ornaments, and then we'll go on to like accessories and things like that, and then we'll head on into the ribbons. Also, At Home is not done. They're a little late this year, but I picked up these beautiful. It's almost like a translucent blue, almost a dusty blue, and then it's got this gold glitter. Now, I'm not going for a very flashy, gold, shimmery, what's the other word? Glittery. I'm not going for a very glittery Christmas this year, but I thought those were very, very pretty, and just adds a subtle bling to the decor. Same with these. These came from Hobby Lobby. I purchased last year. I have an all white, and it's got the beads at the very top. But I thought those were so pretty. Little teardrop ornaments. I thought those were so pretty. You gotta have flock. Now on camera, these there's not a whole lot of lighting in here, so they probably look they probably look black, but they're not black. They are a dark navy blue, and they are velvet flocked. They are the 4-inch size. I picked up several packs of this. I'm just showing y'all one product of each. I'm going to do my best. I know last year I said I was going to link products. I couldn't find the products, or the products were sold out. So I'm doing this video early this year so that I can list the products that I use, and that you guys, if you do want to purchase them, they'll be available. Some of them may not, because some of them are viral. Not necessarily the color, but the specific style. I also was at Walmart the other day, and I found a dusty blue flocked. Let me take one out. And these are actually really pretty. They were $7.97 for a set of 4, which I thought was not bad of a deal. But they have this like brass. They're completely shatterproof. Everything's shatterproof nowadays. So I got those. Super, super pretty. And then the last ornaments that can you believe that? Let's all pause for a moment. The last ornament that I bought for 2025. Those are only the style of ornaments. Now I do buy multiple of the same ornament, but that's, you know, the array of ornaments that I chose. But look how pretty. And I've got to say one thing. Go, Walmart, go. They had these, you know, when you're walking down the Christmas aisle when Walmart's putting out their Christmas, and they have all the little hanging ornaments in the different themes. This was just, they have them in clear as well. I should have got the clear. I'm probably going to end up getting the clear for another year. Because that's the thing with Walmart, is they bring ornaments, you know, and the following year they'll have some of those same ornaments available, and then they change it up. But this was beautiful. It's heavy. It is glass. How pretty would this be to take some fishing line or some clear thread, something strong and durable, and hang these either from the ceiling, under a light fixture, like how I did my light fixture arrangement above my bed. These would have been very pretty hanging at the end of those lights, or hanging them in a window so the sunlight catches them. Enough said. But these are so pretty. So pretty. So that's it for the ornaments. I did buy, I don't know if I'm going to be using them or not, but I bought, these are little cupcake toppers or cake toppers. They're metal, and they have these little pearls on them. It's that really shiny gold. I don't know if the camera's doing, yeah, there we go. It's that really, really shiny gold. Not really the idea or thing I'm going for. I could spray paint them, or I could do like a rub and buff on them. We'll see. I may or may not end up using them, but I did get those. I bought these from Amazon. So, many of you, if you watched my videos from last year, also too, I'm not going in depth on planning for Christmas or prepping for Christmas, because I did a video on that last year. I will put that video up here if I'm allowed to. I got to figure all that out. Not the most tech savvy, or I'll just put it in the description box down below. But if you need to learn or want to know how to plan, how to prep, how to get everything ready for Christmas, with it being stress-free and enjoyable and fun above all, definitely check out that video, because there's a lot of helpful hints and tips that I've learned over the years. But I got these. I ordered an entire case. Of these, because last year I used the dark green magnolia leaves, and I thought they were so pretty. They weren't very noticeable in the videos, but in person they were absolutely noticeable. They just added that special organic natural touch that I was going for in Heaven and Nature Sing Joy to the World theme. But this year, I got these. They're almost like a platinum champagne type of gold. They're very subtle. They're not too, like, boom, out there. But look how pretty when you fluff them out, when you just take them and just simply just, like, look how pretty that is. And even if you took like 4 or 5 of these, you could make a wreath out of these. So many different ideas. They were very inexpensive. They were $2.99 half off, so they were $1.50 a piece. That you cannot beat on a pick. And I believe I want to say they're like, it looks like about 14 to 16 inches long. I mean, they're pretty long. So I thought that was very affordable. I can't link those because those are at Hobby Lobby. But they're at Hobby Lobby. So I promise you, Hobby Lobby. And I was just in there the other day. Hobby Lobby does carry them. They do have them, I believe, I want to say they had them in red. And then I got these. These are so pretty. They need a little TLC. But look how pretty those are. They're jumbo sized. They're not blueberries. They are crab apple picks. We'll just call them blueberries. But I thought those were really pretty. That on this. Look how pretty that is together. Like, that is so pretty. So pretty. And they're styrofoam. So if you have little ones around, they'll be fine. So I got those. I gotta remember the cameras were right there. And then I ordered off of Amazon. It was a pack of 6. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't know if I'll use it, but I'm going to go ahead and show it just in case if I do end up using it in the videos, then I can say I've shown you. But they're supposed to be blueberries, okay? I don't know if y'all can see that, but they're supposed to be blueberries. They're a very muted royal navy blue. They got touches of like light blue and dark blue in them. It's just one little strand. They had these lime green plastic cheap looking leaves on them. I do not like that. So I, of course, I took them off because that's what I do. I'm a florist. And I thought, you know, maybe just to add, you know, some variation in the blue. I thought maybe that would be pretty. I don't know if I'm going to use them. I only have 12. I only ordered 2 packs because I didn't want to order a bunch of them. And in that case, not like them, not be a big fan. I mean, I don't not like them. I like them. They're just not, I'm not like, oh, you know what I'm saying? They just don't give me that factor. I'm not going to take it out of the plastic because I don't want flocking to get everywhere. I have not covered my furniture yet. I'm in the office. As you can tell, you know, we have a different theme in here. But look at this massive. This is a teardrop swag. I mean, I'm trying to show y'all. There we go. So this is a teardrop swag. It was $18.95. I'm going to go ahead and tell you the website that I got these the blueberry picks, not the small ones, but the large crab apple. What else? What else? Oh, the gold stars and a few other pieces. Oh, the big plastic finial ornament, and of course this big fella right here. I got all of that off of craftoutlet.com. It is a kind of like a wholesale website. Discount craft supplies. And I ordered 2 of them because I wanted to make sure the quality was going to be good. The quality is absolutely excellent. I'm so thankful. I ordered 2 of them because I have a very specific spot that I want to put them on. I'm not going to get out this big ticket item, but I ended up getting the viral Home Depot Christmas tree. Last year, I did not want, that's not the theme I was going for. That wasn't what I was aiming for. This year, I need that little bit of magic, that little bit of sparkle, that wonder, if that makes any sense. So I did end up purchasing that, and they came out with a flocked version. That's the version I bought, was the flocked, the 7.5 foot slim flocked version. Wow, that's a mouthful. Anyhow, now I was at Home Goods the other day just to see if they had Christmas. They had very little, but they had some, and I purchased 2 of these resin, beautifully detailed. It is metallic. It has just a little bit of shimmer to it. There's no glitter, I don't think. There might be glitter. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. But I purchased 2 of these. If y'all don't know what my theme is yet, I'll give you a hint. It involves Jesus. Okay, there's your first hint. And then I purchased 2 packs of these. They are sparkling. I don't have batteries in them yet, but I took them out to see them. They're battery operated. You know me. Dallas loves battery operated. You gotta unbend them. I don't want to fully unbend them. They are glittery, but you just take and unbend them, and it makes like a little, I'm not going to unbend the whole thing, but it makes like a sphere, a starburst. And they are battery operated. They twinkle. So I'm very stoked. It comes in a pack of 3. I will link that down. You can buy them on Amazon. That's where I bought mine. They're not going back in the box. So, oh well. You can buy them on Amazon. I don't know if they carry them in the store. I think I remember back in the day, Michaels, when Michaels used to carry a ton. And I'm talking, this was probably like a good 10 years ago. But they used to carry a lot of the Phillips products and like the Starbursts for your tree topper and things like that. Now, this I think has to be my most prized find. If any of y'all know Rebecca Robeson, she has, if you don't, she is an interior designer based out of San Diego, California. She moved to Tulsa. That's in a nutshell. But every Christmas video that she's ever published, and I've followed her since she began her YouTube journey, that girl has taught me a lot. But I'm going to bring you closer. But there's a specific thing that she has used in a lot of her Christmas videos, and that was a very, very, very gorgeous angel. She got in touch, her and this company that she partnered with, got in touch with the manufacturer of this particular angel, and they created it to sale. However, it was close to $500, and it's almost 3 feet tall. I don't need something that massive. I need something that is smaller. Well, the company, I know the company, has a smaller version, but they were completely sold out. They've been sold out for a couple years. Well, you know me. With a little research, a little faith, a little patience, I found her. I didn't find just her. I found her sister. They came in a set. Well, speeding up the story, she got here probably last week, and I was nervous because I came home from my primary job, and, well, no, this was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. And I looked at the box at my front door, and it was smushed. And I began to panic because I was like, this is 100% acrylic. And there's a lot of little details on her. I opened up the box, and lo and behold, the worst of the worst, she was completely shattered. So, Simply Dallas's love and Christmas magic in the kitchen glued her back together. And I think she is as stunning as she could be. She is absolutely gorgeous. She is a mini version. She is the baby of the Rebecca Robeson angel. I don't want a big angel. I wanted something that was going to be smaller. So, have you guessed my theme yet? If you haven't, stay tuned because she is going to be sounding the news. So, I got her. She is absolutely gorgeous. She is a 1991 prismatic angel from Roman Ink or Icy Craft. I can't link her because she is unavailable. She's unavailable. I was lucky to get her, and then I got her sister. Her sister is still broken, but she's playing a violin. Violin. Am I saying that correctly? Violin. But I think I'm going to be putting her. She still has some little glue strings on her, and that's okay. I think I'm going to be putting her sister in the kitchen. I don't know yet. But she is going in my living room. And wait till you see where she ends up going. So, yeah. All right. So, now let's get into ribbon. So, I was very skeptical to purchase this. This came from craftoutlet.com. It is a canvas, beautiful canvas, ivory with gold etching, stitching, whatever you want to call it. Ribbon, $4.95 for 10 yards. That's, if anybody doesn't know what 10 yards means, that's 30 feet. So, I thought that was a good deal. I bought 4 of them. Very, very good quality. Everybody that knows me knows I'm a D. Stevens fanatic. I love quality ribbon. And this was actually quality for $4.95. But I did not stop from buying my D. Stevens ribbon. Look at that. Beautiful metallic champagne gold. This is actually called platinum, but it's a champagne gold ribbon. It is absolutely stunning. This is a 25 yard roll. Very pretty. Very, very, very pretty. It's sheer metallic mesh ribbon. And then the last 2 that I purchased, if I can get it undone. I love my 1-inch ribbon. This is that dusty blue with gold lame backing. Boop, boop, boop. Beautiful. D. Stevens. I buy these 1-inch rolls. They are pricey. They are like $28 for 10 yards. But I buy mine off of Etsy from a shop that is called Showstopper Designs. I will make sure. I'm actually going to contact her. Her name is Trey. And she is a sweetheart. I've been dealing with her for 2 years now. But I'm going to see if she will give me a personal discount code, maybe. So I will be doing a follow-up video on that. Hopefully she will, so that you guys can get a discount off of those ribbons. And then I got, once again, it probably looks black, but it is navy blue. Same gold lame backing, 1-inch ribbon. It is absolutely stunning. Beautiful. And if you could not tell, I did get new glasses. I actually got these from Peer Eyewear. I have the different frames. I actually got a new sweater and a new clip or whatever they're called, top frame for Halloween, but I'm unable to film a Halloween video. So, like I said, we're going to go ahead and jump into Christmas. Next week, following this video, I will be publishing a video on an updated home tour, so that you can kind of get a layout of the space before we get into Christmas. Although Christmas is already starting to go up, it'll give you an idea before Christmas goes up, and it's kind of like a transitional video, showing you before and after, and it is absolutely magnificent. It is beautiful, 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 and very budget friendly. Very, very budget friendly. I'm very proud of my kitchen and my living room. And on top of that note, can you believe last Christmas when I got all those new appliances from my brother? That's what started it. It was just like it was just a train effect. It just spawned all these ideas in my head, and I was like, I got to bring this to life. We started in here. We call this the Florida room. This is our office, and obviously this is where I'm filming, and it is a great space to film. It's a big space to film, to where when I'm wanting to talk to you guys just one-on-one, I'm able to do so, and we're very blessed. So I really, really missed you guys. I'm so glad to be back on the camera, and I am so thrilled and excited for Christmas 2025. The holiday season is quickly. Can't believe how fast 2025 really went by. Like I said, so much has happened. And stay tuned, because next spring, I know I'm giving you a lot of information, and I'm leading up to my Christmas 2025 theme. But stay tuned, because this spring I'm going to be inserting a wedding video. The wedding that I just did turned out absolutely beautiful. The bride was beautiful. The groom was handsome. And it was a lot of work. But we got it done, and it turned out absolutely phenomenal. So, to end the video, if you haven't already guessed, so I mentioned the first clue, and that was Jesus. I showed you my beautiful, beautiful acrylic angel, the mini version of the Rebecca Robeson angel, but she is getting ready to proclaim Christmas 2025 theme. Can you guess, or did you guess? If you guessed before I tell you, make sure you leave me a comment down below and let me know. Give me a thumbs up or something to let me know that you guessed the theme. But Christmas 2025's theme is a royal Christmas, fit for a king. And it's all about the birth of baby Jesus. It is all about the birth of baby Jesus. I'm using the navy blue and the dusty blue and the gold and the champagne gold, whites, pearl whites, and then of course ivory cream. Color combination signifies the beauty of Jesus and his birth and how magical it is. It's a lot of natural, organic material, once again, going to be used. And of course, burlap. I have not purchased the burlap ribbon. I don't have the burlap ribbon, but I'm going to be bringing out my nativity set that I used last year. I absolutely love that set. I have not found it online. I wanted to find it online so that you guys could purchase it, because that was one of the biggest comments that I received last year was, where did I get that? Well, I bought it from a sale, so I bought it secondhand. So, thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed by now, I highly suggest that you do so, because I'm about to release a ton of Christmas videos. We're starting early this year. We're starting a couple weeks earlier, because there's going to be a lot of things that I'm doing for Christmas 2025. So, thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all guys next week when I do my home tour, so that you can see all the beautiful things that I've done. And I do apologize that I didn't film any of it. It was just, there was so much with working, and I figured it all out now. So I'm back, and I cannot wait to continue this beautiful journey. So until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.